Hey, it's Nigel from Tomorrow Street here at CeBIT 2017, and today we're looking a bit into security. As we become more and more connected, security is going to become increasingly a bigger issue. Luckily, technologies are also being developed that can keep us more protected and more secure. So today, I'm here with Dr. Michael Raumann, who is going to tell us a little bit about how CryptoTec uses blockchain technology. So, do you want to give us a quick overview about how how you're using blockchain to enhance security for your clients?
Yes, thank you for that. You use blockchain these days to transfer funds over the internet, make sure that only this one who is allowed and who is maybe verified or valid can get this digital data and funds. And we're using our technology, for example, that enables you not only to send money, you can also go in contact, you can do a dialogue with the other one, with the company or with this partner. For example, if maybe I would choose a sports betting slip here, for example, with 10 euro I can make 1,145, and I just can scan this QR code now. Then I go in a dialogue. The other side is seen, oh, I'm older than 18 years because I got a trust center behind, and they say yes, they got still the offer is still there, and then they accept the betting slip, for example. And in that case, I'm using, with this touch screen, I want to bring that in English. For that, I can make sure that this betting slip is now stored in an encrypted state on a server, on digitalized server system, and they are hashed in different blocks over each other. And later, months later, we can see that really this betting slip is won by this person, and this one is valid and not manipulated.
Okay. And I also saw that you do some supply chain security. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you also develop supply chain?
Yes, of course. For supply chain security, you have from the beginning on to delivering the product to a company or to maybe a consumer, you can monitor that. If you maybe, for example, always scan a QR code, like this is now a different example, but you can scan a QR code and then they see, oh, this is that product, and you can maybe say, yes, I got 10 of that pieces, and then it's sent to an ERP system, and it's stored there in encrypted state, and always when it goes from one hand to the other hand, that guy who's using his smartphone can scan the QR code, and with his fingerprint, with his GPS coordinate, and with digital signatures, and with timestamps, you can make sure that only this one who made that transaction is able to give that information to the supply chain security management tool. And years later, you can see maybe if you scan something or you use maybe RFID, if you got a hip prothese, then you can see, oh, this is developed there and transport from there to there, and you got a very good overview and can make sure that nobody had made any manipulations in that thing.
Okay. Very good. And lastly, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing security in the coming 5-10 years with the development of Internet of Things and connectivity?
This is a very good question. For example, today I got my smartphone and I got my cryptographic identity here on my smartphone that is valid. In a couple of years, we want to add to the smartphone the smart car. And with the subkey, this is already possible. We can do that now, but we're looking for automotive partners who like to do that things. They are very slow. It's a little bit stone age here. When we talk to them, they said, oh, no, we're not interested. But when you add your smart card to your smartphone, then you're able to use elastical pricing concepts. Maybe you go with your smart car over a speed track on a highway, and then they can ask you, hey, now it's not so busy today. You like to go here for just 50% of the price, or maybe on a Friday night where it's very busy. They ask you, hey, you want to pay the double? Then this is a kind of possibility. Your car can go in a contract with the highway or with the parking slot, for example.
Yeah. All right, very interesting. Thanks a lot for taking the time to speak with us. Yeah, so thank you very much. And why don't you let us know what you think is the most important barrier to security in the next few years? Thanks.